Hello and welcome to the Cooking Hub. This is Nimisha Bhatt. Today I bring to you bread coins recipe with the leftover stuffing masala. So this is a very easy and simple recipe. I'm going to be using in bread to make this. So here this is a leftover stuffing that I had made another recipe and it's leftover. So here I have mashed boiled potatoes, roughly mashed, tomatoes, onions, some black pepper, some coriander powder, some curry powder, some salt, and some freshly chopped green chilies and some freshly chopped coriander leaves. So this is a basic stuffing. So I thought of sharing the bread coins recipe as this is leftover, and anytime you have such a leftover you can make it, or else you can make it from the start. Here I have taken some slices of white bread. You can use in any bread of your choice. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to take a bread slice, and you can take in any round cutter or shaper like such a bowl or anything like that. So make sure you're using a clean bowl. Keep it like this. Take a knife. Just press it down and get rid of this on the side. Just like that. Remove any excess and keep it aside. Slowly you can see. So I'm simply going to create these roundels by the help of this bowl. And what we are going to do, you see these bread pieces of the side, we are going to grind them and crush them in a grinder to make breadcrumbs. So similarly I'm going to be preparing all of these. So I have created all the bread roundels and you can see they look like this. Perfect, nice and round. And also with all the leftover bread I have made breadcrumbs. You can see nice and dry breadcrumbs that we are going to use for coating the bread coins. And also here I have taken 2 tablespoons of Szechuan chutney and 2 tablespoons of red chili flakes that I have made. Just mixed it nicely. So now that all components are ready, let us start making it. We will take a bread slice. We will apply this. If you wish, you can also use in tomato ketchup if you're making it for children. Even if your bread has got holes like mine's, still okay. Just apply it. This is going to give it a nice and spicy taste and flavor. This is done. Now I'm going to be taking in this stuffing, this one, leftover stuffing, and placing it here. Just slowly and carefully. I'm taking my clean hands and placing this over here. Press it nice well. Adding in little bit of more stuffing, as we don't only want to have a taste of bread, we only need nice and tasty food, so not bread alone. And make sure the layer is not so thick. Press it with clean hands. Make sure it's nice and evenly spread. So I'll keep this aside. Taking in another roundel and adding in the mixture of the chili sauce and Szechuan chutney. Spread it well. Spread it nicely so that it becomes evenly moist. Now we are going to cover this with this. And lightly, gently press it. Like that. Similarly, I'm going to be preparing all the breads. So for making one bread coin, you need 2 slices of round cut bread. If in your country you have readily available round cut bread, you can also use that. So I'm going to prepare all the bread coins similarly the way I prepared the first one. So you guys, I've already prepared this. So most of the prepping is done. If you wish, you can also add in some grated cheese in the middle. So now I'm going to cover this like this. Press it gently, not a lot. This one also I'm going to cover it. So you can see these bread coins I'm preparing. Imagine how they will taste. They will taste so nice and so yummy. Now that this is ready and the breadcrumbs are ready, let us prepare the slurry or the all-purpose flour batter, keeping this aside. Here I've taken half cup of all-purpose flour or home baking flour or maida. Into this I'm going to be adding in just a pinch of red chili flakes, a pinch of salt, because even in the stuffing we already have salt, so not a lot of salt goes in here. Mixing this well. Slowly by slowly I'm going to be adding in water. Now we are creating a medium slurry, not very thick and not very thin. Adding in some water. Keep on mixing it so that there are no lumps formed, and make sure the water that you're adding it gradually, not all at once. So keep on adding the water and keep on mixing it. At first you may feel like it's not mixing well, but slowly and slowly, just gradually keeping on to mix it. So basically the bread coins that we are making, we are going to dip it in this slurry, and they are going to be very nice, tasty and very crispy. So we will require some more water. Mixing it well till it is nice and smooth. So the slurry or the batter is completely ready. Let me show you guys its consistency. So it's just like this, not so thin, not so thick, just a nice smooth flowing consistency slurry. So I'm going to keep this slurry aside and taking in the bread coins one by one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this near me like this. So if you wish, you can also use fork or you can use spoon. I'm going to keep an extra dish near me. And before we start assembling this, I'm taking in the breadcrumbs. Into this, I'm going to be adding in mixed herbs, a teaspoon of mixed herbs for that nice taste and flavor, and little bit of red chili flakes, just for that nice spicy taste. Because breadcrumbs are not so like, they don't have a lot of taste, I'm also going to be adding in a pinch of salt. Now I'm going to mix all of this together. So the breadcrumbs are nicely flavored by the use of oregano, chili flakes. Okay, I used mixed herbs, but also you can use in oregano. So mixing it well. Okay, you can see this is nice and done. I'm going to keep this aside for now. Taking in this batter. And now, slowly and carefully, I'm going to dip this. Okay, before we do this, we will make sure the breadcrumbs are near us. So it's a bit of fast process. I'm going to take this and dip in the slurry from the sides like this. You can see. Holding it like this, I'm going to pour in some over here to cover the entire bread. After this, we are going to drop this in the breadcrumbs like this. Now taking in some breadcrumbs and covering it up and sideways. So this is going to be very crispy and tasty. Sideways like this. After doing this, I'm going to lightly and gently press it. Now I'm going to be taking in the bread coin and lightly pressing it so that the breadcrumbs stick into this. You can see it looks so nice. I'm going to keep it in a plate. I'm also going to do the same for rest of our bread coins. So from here, all these bread coins are semi-ready, or you can say 80% ready, and I've kept them in a plate. So I'm making 3 today. So we will start shallow frying these. So I've taken a non-stick pan and I've taken some oil. I've kept it to heat, and once it becomes nice and hot, we will start shallow frying these. So placing in the bread coin in the hot oil slowly and carefully. As my non-stick is small, I'm only going to be frying one at a time. So do not flip it. At least 1 to 2 minutes, let it become nice and golden on one side, and then we will flip it after some time. So it's now time to flip it. So slowly and carefully, gently, I'm going to flip this. You can see the nice golden color. So the other side, almost a minute. We are going to continue frying it for a minute. The flame is low to medium. If you will fry this on high flame, it may burn, and this color you won't achieve it. So similarly, I'm going to be shallow frying all this. I'm not choosing to deep fry, and I'm shallow frying it. If you wish, you can also fry this with minimum oil. So guys, the bread coins are ready and fried, and this is how they look like. They look nice and crispy. You can see from both sides I have shallow fried them nicely and well. So now this recipe is ready. We are going to cut it, and let me show you how it looks like from inside. You can hear the sound, very crispy and very nice. Look, this is how it looks like from inside. Extremely yummy, delicious, mouth-watering. So I'm going to cut all of this, and then I'm going to serve it. So this recipe is ready. I've served it, and it looks very mouth-watering, delicious. It is very easy and simple to make. You can make this for your family, your friends, at a party, anytime you feel hungry, because it is nice and tasty. And also with this, you just need potatoes that are boiled and mashed, and also you just need bread. So today I'm serving this with green chili sauce. You can serve this with tomato ketchup, chili sauce, Szechuan chutney, or any other dip of your choice. So yes, this recipe is ready. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Do comment and let me know how many recipes you want me to make, which types of recipes you want me to make, and I will make them for you guys. As you guys, I thank you so much for all this support. Please keep on watching my video, as it motivates me to make new recipes. This is my dream, and yes, I want to cook for you guys and show you guys new recipes. So like this video, give me a thumbs up if you've liked it, and share this with your family and friends. Goodbye, and see you in my next video.